Scene opens with breathtaking misty sunrise shots over ancient temples and lush mountains in Southeast Asia. Soft, golden light filters through the trees. The overall mood is peaceful and contemplative. Have you ever felt a deep longing for something more? A quiet space beyond the constant noise of daily life? In the heart of ancient traditions, there's a concept, a destination, not on any map, but within the landscape of the human mind. It is called Nibbana, or Enlightenment. This isn't just a philosophical idea, it's a tangible peace, a profound freedom from the burdens we carry. Today, we journey together to understand this path, a path walked for over 2.5 millennia, leading to the ultimate liberation of the heart. Cut to scenes of monks in saffron robes walking mindfully through a forest path. The camera follows their calm, deliberate steps. Our journey begins where the Buddha himself began, with a direct look at our own experience. He taught that life, as we often live it, is marked by a subtle, pervasive sense of dissatisfaction, or dukkha. This isn't just about big tragedies. It's the small anxieties, the fleeting joys that leave us wanting more, the stress of wanting things to be different than they are. This is the first noble truth, the truth of suffering. But recognizing this is not a cause for despair. It's the first step toward healing. It's like a doctor diagnosing an illness before prescribing the cure. Visuals shift to an animation or subtle graphic illustrating the cycle of desire, grasping, and disappointment. So where does this dissatisfaction come from? The Buddha identified its root in the second noble truth. The cause of suffering is craving and attachment. We constantly grasp for pleasant experiences, push away unpleasant ones, and cling to our ideas of who we are. We want permanence in a world that is always changing. This relentless cycle of wanting and resisting is what fuels our inner turmoil. It's the engine of our own unhappiness. Imagine trying to hold water in your fist. The tighter you squeeze, the faster it slips away. Our attachment to a fleeting world works in much the same way. The scene transitions to a powerful, serene shot of a large, calm statue of the Buddha. The narration continues with a tone of hope. But here is the most hopeful message in human history. The third noble truth declares that there is an end to this suffering. It is possible to step out of this cycle. This cessation of suffering is Nibbana. It's the extinguishing of the fires of greed, hatred, and delusion. It is not an annihilation of the self, but the realization of our true nature, free from the distortions of our cravings. It's a state of unshakable peace, profound wisdom, and boundless compassion, available to us right here, right now. We see a monk meditating peacefully by a gently flowing river. The sound of the water is clear and calming. So how do we walk this path? The Buddha didn't just point to the destination, he gave us a clear and practical map. This is the fourth noble truth, the path to the end of suffering, known as the Noble Eightfold Path. It's not a sequence of steps, but 8 interconnected aspects of life that we cultivate simultaneously. Think of it as 8 spokes of a wheel, all working together to move us forward. This path is a complete guide for ethical conduct, mental discipline, and transformative wisdom. As the narrator speaks, elegant animated icons appear on screen, representing each part of the Eightfold Path. The path begins with wisdom, right understanding, seeing things as they truly are, and right intention, the aspiration to be free from craving and ill will. Then comes ethical conduct, right speech, speaking truthfully and kindly, right action, acting in ways that do no harm, and right livelihood, earning a living in a way that is honest and beneficial. These create a foundation of integrity, calming the mind and creating a life of self-respect. Without this ethical grounding, our minds are too turbulent for Smrtan, and the path to inner peace remains blocked. The scene shows monks chanting in a temple hall. Their voices are a low, resonant hum. The camera focuses on their focused, serene faces. The heart of the path is mental discipline. This includes right effort, the gentle persistence to cultivate wholesome states of mind and let go of unwholesome ones. It's not about forceful striving, but about wise, consistent application. Following this is the practice that brings it all together. Right mindfulness. This is the practice of paying attention, on purpose, in the present moment, without judgment. It's about being fully aware of our body, our feelings, our thoughts, and the world around us, just as it is. Through mindfulness, we begin to see the impermanent, fleeting nature of our experiences. We notice how thoughts and feelings arise and pass away on their own, without us needing to grasp or fight them. Cut to close-up shots of a person meditating, we see the subtle rise and fall of their chest with each breath. This leads to the final element, right concentration. As mindfulness deepens, the mind becomes calm, unified, and collected. This is meditation, or samadhi. It's a state of deep absorption where the scattered fragments of our attention come together. In this quiet, clear state, we can look deeply into the nature of reality. It's in this stillness that profound insights arise. We begin to untangle the knots of our own conditioning, seeing directly how we create our own stress and how we can let it go. This isn't about emptying the mind, but about developing a mind that is so stable and clear it can't be shaken by Jivan's ups and downs. Visuals transition to a stunning animated sequence, poetically illustrating the journey from a mind cluttered with attachments and desires to a clear, open, and luminous state of being. The cluttered state is shown as tangled, dark threads, which slowly unravel and dissolve, revealing a bright, clear light within. The journey of meditation is a process of purification. With each mindful breath, we are cleaning the mirror of the mind. We begin to see that our thoughts are just thoughts, not absolute truths. Our feelings are just feelings, not our permanent identity. The self we cling to so tightly is revealed to be a constantly changing process, not a solid, fixed entity. This insight is called anatta, or not self. It's a liberating realization. When we stop identifying with every passing thought and emotion, we find a deep well of peace that was there all along, just obscured from view. This is the heart of liberation. The camera pans across a vast, beautiful landscape at dusk. The sky is filled with soft hues of orange and purple. The air is still and silent. Nibbana is often described with metaphors of coolness, stillness, and release. It is the unconditioned, beyond the cause and effect world of our ordinary experience. It is the ultimate security, the island in the flood. It is not a place you go to after you die. It is a state you can realize in this very life. It is the end of striving, the end of the exhausting battle with ourselves and the world. It is a peace that surpasses all understanding, because it is not dependent on any external conditions. It is the natural state of a mind that is truly free. The final scene holds on a powerful, iconic image, a lone monk meditating on a high hilltop, silhouetted against a magnificent sunset. The world below is bathed in the last golden light of the day. The monk is perfectly still, a symbol of unshakable peace and enlightenment. The path is not easy, but it is open to anyone with the sincerity and courage to walk it. It begins with a single, simple step, the willingness to look inward, to sit, to breathe, and to be present with what is. In the quiet moments of our own lives, we can touch this same peace. The journey to the mountaintop begins not with a great leap, but with the simple, humble, and profound act of a single mindful step. The path to Nibbana is the journey home to our own true nature. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If this exploration resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more journeys into the heart of wisdom. May you be well, happy, and peaceful.